Hey guys, I wanted to make this video real quick because it's impressive to me. They didn't have to do it, but they did it. So I wanted to show you really quick what is going on. So we know about the recall of well, not recall, but the reprint of World Tree Cover A #1. This is the first one, and you can see how dark it is. I have a lot of light on it, okay? You can't really see what's going on here or down there. So they recalled it, okay? And then they did a second print of #1, but still under the first print heading. Now, what I'm saying is, see, that is first print, 111, okay? #1, printing 1, blah, blah, blah. This is where it gets really interesting. Sorry, my camera's a little crazy right now. Okay, so that was the first one. Then they came out with the second one where you can see the floor, you can see everything on a different paper, and it's glossy. And they had a bunch, a bunch of damages. Myself, I had 240 damages because something happened at the printer, and I know it happened everywhere. I reported on it, and I was like, why did they use this second paper? And it glossy, and it brightened it up so you could see everything, but there was some sort of error or something where it damaged, and from what I heard, there was a lot of complaints and stuff like that. Now, at that point, I was like, well, shit, I guess I'll just claim for credit. But no, they didn't. So let me show you the back of this so I can show you. This also says #1 first print, even though we know it is the second print of that cover A, okay? This is very odd to me. But anyway, this was the #2. Well, they did it again. They reprinted it again. You can see everything is just a tiny bit darker. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit darker. And what I believe is they changed the paper again. Or it's the same paper, but without the glossy. Because there's no reflect. It's not glossy. And let me tell you, this is perfect. This is perfect. They sent me another 200 and whatever copies of the new paper. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And now, just to show you, again, #1 first print. So there are 3 printings of the #1A, and I think that they're all different paper. This one feels a little bit different than #2. Look at all that shine. See the difference in the shine, how it shines and reflects on the bottom. #3, that was just called #3. Whereas #2 is like really bright gloss. Looks like they removed the gloss to avoid damage somehow. And then, of course, the original #1 has the shine, the same shine almost as the third one. Okay? But you can tell the difference in paper quality and coloring. I just think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that they did that. That my guess is, at this point, they wouldn't have done it again. Right? But they did. They did it again and came up with a perfect product. I only had a couple damages. I was amazed. Now I'm sitting on a bunch of, I requested the 240, so it evens out, I guess. But I have a mix of these, the #2s, or #1 second, and the new #1 third. The ones that I have for the second are okay. That weren't damaged, and then the #3s, there's less damages. I'm thinking I'm just going to do some crazy sale. So if just to move this stuff, you don't have any idea how much, for me as a consumer, not just a store, a buyer, how much I appreciate the fact that they reprinted it 3 times. Although I think they should have done some sort of marking to tell us which one was which. It's insane to me. You can just see right there the differences. It's insane to me that they did it 3 times. that means to me that not only Image, but Tinian believes in this book and he wants everyone to be happy. So I just wanted to report on this because I think it's very interesting. And if you're not signed up at my store, this isn't a commercial for my store, but if you're not signed up at economicsandcomics.com, I intend on doing like a super sale on these just to move them out of the store. So if you haven't signed up to the account or whatever over there, go ahead and check it out if you're something you're interested in. I'm probably gonna do it $1 off or something just to get these out and over to you guys. So the $1 off will be on number 2, the second and the third print, because I have good copies of both. But I'm just amazed, and I wanted to say myself, thank you to Image Comics. Great job. I can't believe it. I can't believe you did 3 different types of paper. It's just crazy to me, but there you go. Thanks. You guys stay sick.